What's going on, Amazon sellers? Coach Chris Specht, the wise guy. Follow me on Instagram or on YouTube. So here's a quick 10-minute video. I'm going to go over rule number 3 for selling on Amazon and doing retail arbitrage. So right now I'm in a store like this. As you can see, I'm in the Dollarama, where you can source products in all shapes and sizes and all types. And what can help your store make a lot of money, and what can really help you as a seller is when you're sourcing products to not necessarily put so much stress on how low of ranks you can find, but put stress on how much profit in those ranks you can find. So if the rank is a little bit higher, that's okay, because you are going to be able to do what is called advertising. And that's the third most important thing you can do for your Amazon business, is you can advertise. Take products that you find, source them, just make sure that some of the other qualifications are good, and then run some ads on your products on Amazon. So, for example, take a product like this. It is called Kids Crest Cavity Protection. It is selling for $25 on Amazon, and the rank is 20,000 in beauty. So a product like this, you might be scared to source because you're thinking, well, in beauty, I need to get stuff that is under 10,000 rank. So that's double the rank. But the profit is really high because you can get that product for like $4. So what do you do instead? Well, you may want to consider getting a couple of these for your inventory and actually running an ad on the product. There are different kinds of ads that you can run on Amazon. In a second or so, I'm going to go over details on the most effective and simplest kind of ad that you can run. But when sourcing, it's important that you consider all kinds of products, specifically for their rank, but specifically for their profit, and if you think you can advertise on it. Books you can't advertise. Books are not something that you can buy and run an ad on per se. But every other product is advertisable, except for I think in the sexual category. I don't think you can advertise in that category as well. So PPC, what kind of pay-per-click advertising would you want to run? The one campaign that I tell a lot of new sellers to run is called a bulk automatic campaign. And what that is you'll want to take all your products that you have in your inventory. So if you have 100 different items, you're going to go into your advertising section and you're going to click on create a campaign. And under create a campaign, what you're going to do is you're going to click on automatic campaign. It'll ask you what you want to title the campaign. That doesn't really matter. You can call it whatever you want. But it'll also ask you how much you want to spend on this campaign. There are 2 budgets that it's going to ask you about. The first budget it's going to ask you about is how much is your daily budget, okay? And I usually recommend start with a $5 daily budget, because $5 is really cheap. It's not going to cost you a lot in comparison to how much you would actually sell. So $5 a day is going to be your budget. And then the second thing it's going to ask you is how much do you want to spend on your bids per click. And what I'm going to recommend is that you put your per click bids at 5 cents per click. A lot of times you won't even spend 5 cents on that click. Sometimes you'll spend a penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies getting clicks. Okay, so now when you run those 2 basic bids, when you look at the numbers, even if you were to, even if every click cost you 5 cents, you would still be able to get 100 clicks on a $5 daily budget. Now, if somebody if customers were looking at your product and clicking into them and actually clicking through your products and actually interested in them, and you were able to generate 100 leads or 100 people interested in your products, the guarantee is that somebody is going to buy from you. So that's the theory behind paying per click, is that when somebody clicks, you will pay whatever it is that won the bid, the amount that won the bid, and it will be under the budget that you set. So if it's 5 cents, it'll be under that amount. And then from there, it would just be a matter of, did they buy or did they not buy? Okay, so, and that's where you let Amazon do the rest of the work for you. But that's the basics of it, is that for all new sellers, and even myself, you know, a mid-level seller, I still run automatic campaigns. In fact, it's my most effective form of advertising, is an automatic campaign. It's by far the lowest ACOS, and what ACOS is ACOS stands for advertising cost of sale. You want that percentage that's displayed to be low as possible. You obviously want it to be lower than what your profit would be. So for example, if you are selling a product for $20 and it costs you $4 and Amazon's taking a $6 fee, there's $10 profit. If it costs you $1 to advertise, your ACOS is $1 of over $20. So it's that'd be 5%. Is that right? $2, it's 10%, so 5% ACOS. The cost for that product to be sold would be $1. Okay, and it's actually off your profit. It's actually be 10% of your profit that you would have spent in order to make that sale. So the advantage now becomes you are generating all these extra impressions of customers looking at your products, and I'm talking about impressions that you would have never got on all these high-ranking products that you're now buying. So again, a $20,000 tube of toothpaste or bottle of toothpaste in a 20,000 rank for a $25 product that you can turn around and make $15 from. Now the advantage you have and the leverage that you're going to use is you're going to run pay-per-click ads on that toothpaste. You're going to run them very cheap and inexpensive ways to get impressions and to get your customers to notice your product on page one. That will then generate a lot more eyeballs on your product. Okay, so now what you're going to notice is your sales are going to increase drastically because you started running these pay-per-click ads, really inexpensive. And again, at the end of the day, the numbers speak for themselves. In the comment section below, I'm going to put the type of numbers that I'm getting. If you go on my Instagram page, you'll see some screenshots of a variety of sales and numbers and figures. I just did a live on there a couple days ago. So it's not on there anymore, but I just showed screen shares of the numbers I was running. On one pay-per-click campaign that I'm running, the same one, I call it the 5-cent bid trick. In a 365-day review of it, I was able to generate $10,000 in sales on $450 spent. So spent $450 and it generated $10,000 in sales. And a lot of these products that it was selling were really high, not low ranked, but the numbers were really high. So for example, in toys, if I'm buying products over 100,000, I'm dumping them all into this campaign. Again, baby, I'm able to look at products that are ranked at 50,000 plus and dump them into this campaign. Beauty, personal care, I'm now looking at those products. I'm considering products that are ranked at 80,000, which you normally would not do if you were not running campaigns or pay-per-click. And the cost, again, is super low. It's super affordable. It can be as low as 2 cents a click if you wanted it to be. So take those into consideration. It is the third most important aspect of making money doing retail arbitrage on Amazon. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to this 10-minute video. Smash that like button, and as always, let me know where you're from. If you're from Canada, the US, if you have questions on pay-per-click, ask me. I will get back to you as always. I always do. So just let me know in the comment section below and I will connect with you. Coach Chris Beck, the Wise Guy, on YouTube.